Very good day to all of you. Today, Reserve Bank of India Governor addressed the media for second time since this COVID outbreak, and he came out with certain key announcements. It is available in RBI website. So go to the RBI site, rbi.org.in. You can see Governor's statement on April 17, 2020. You can get that PDF. So it has various points, but I'm just going to cover on only one aspect in this session. It's item number 2, regulatory measures. Okay, this is more particular for bankers, because in the previous announcement, Reserve Bank said there are a lot of burden on borrowers in debt servicing because of the disruptions brought by COVID-19. So in order to ensure the continuity of viable business, in order to lessen the burden of the borrowers, RBI gave the option to banks to give moratorium. That's explained here in point 16 under asset classification. So the moratorium was given for the period between March 1 and 31st May 2020. So it's exactly like 3 months. And we know that in banking norms under asset classification, if amount due, let's say principal or interest, or principal and interest, if it is not serviced continuously for a period of 90 days, then that loan account would get classified as non-performing asset. And here RBI itself have permitted the bank to have or give moratorium for a period of 3 months, which is close to that 90 days. Okay, so in order to ensure that NPA norms are not attracted, BCBS, that is Basel Committee on Banking Supervision, has already announced that the payment moratorium period, that is this 3 months period relating to COVID-19 outbreak, can be excluded by the banks. So while counting the NPA, this period can be excluded by banks from the number of days past due. Okay, so this was mentioned, right? And here in item number 17, okay, they talked a little more about that. It has been decided that in respect of all accounts for which lending institutions decide to grant moratorium or deferment, and which were standard as on March 1, 2020, the 90-day NPA norm shall exclude the moratorium period. Okay, so when they count this 90 days norm, this moratorium period will be excluded. It means the asset classification would remain standstill. So in this March 1, 2020 to 31st May 2020, even though they have not serviced because of the moratorium or deferment given by the bank, the status of the account would continue to be standard. Okay, because they said it is standstill. So the status will be standard only. NPA norms are not attracted. When it comes to NBFCs, they have to follow Indian accounting standard. So they have to be guided by the guidelines which are approved by their boards, and also the advisories that are issued by ICAI with regard to impairment of assets. So what does that mean? NBFCs, they have flexibility under the prescribed accounting standards so that they can consider relief to their borrowers. Okay, fine. This is with regard to NPA recognition. Now there is also a kind of a provision. Let's see. At the same time, we are cognizant of the risk build up in the bank's balance sheet. Yes, because banks' balance sheet, they are supposed to get money from their customers on a routine basis when the payment of repayment of principal and interest happens. But now that is not happening for 3 months period. So it is building up risk in bank's balance sheet. It is actually putting a kind of stress for the bank because of the delays in recoveries. But Reserve Bank as a regulator, they have to ensure that banks are going to remain stable. Okay, so with the objective of ensuring the banks maintain sufficient buffers and remain adequately provisioned to meet future challenges, they have to maintain higher provision of 10% on all such accounts under the standstill spread over 2 quarters. So what has happened here? So Reserve Bank wants to ensure that banks are protected now. Okay, so banks are now being directed to maintain an additional or higher provision of 10%. They are directed to maintain a higher provision of 10%. This 10% should be applied on all accounts which are under standstill. That is where this moratorium was or deferment was given. And this has to be spread over 2 quarters. The quarters are March 2020 quarter and June 2020 quarter. And this provision, see, the provision is created on the anticipation that there will be a default. So if there is a default, okay, then the provisions can be later on adjusted for absorbing that default. Look at here, these provisions can be adjusted later on against the provisioning requirements for actual slippages in such accounts. So if there is going to be an actual slippage, that slippage can be adjusted against this provision. So this is what I wanted to communicate in this session. One is with regard to the NPA norm. This March 1st to 31st May, the cases where the moratorium or deferment is given will not be counted as NPA, number one. Number two, banks, they have to maintain higher provision of 10%. Thank you.